Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on the CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line, brought to you by BetMGM. A massive, massive slate for Colorado sports fans tonight. You've got the Nuggets, the Rockies, and the Avalanche all in action. Let's start on the hardwood, and I want to bring in BetMGM's Jason Scott joining us from Australia. Jason, as you look at this Nuggets team, they're on a roll ever since that Aaron Gordon trade. They are undefeated. They welcome in a San Antonio team that has been less than stellar as of late. The Nuggets -7 tonight. As you look at this game and as you look at the Nuggets as a whole, what stands out to you?
Look, I think with the Nets, the Nuggets are the form team of the competition. They've won 15 of 18, even before Aaron Gordon. I think they're on the right trajectory. San Antonio are the opposite. They've only won 2 of their last 10. There's not much to like about them. There's a slight question mark about Jamal Murray, and he didn't suit up yesterday. But I don't think 7's a bad start. You know, the last few weeks we've got on here and said back to Nuggets. I'd continue on that trend.
Yeah, it's funny how things can change throughout the course of the season, right? I mean, a couple of weeks ago, you and I were banging the Nuggets, and we were like, they're way too unpredictable, and now all of a sudden they're playing really well. San Antonio, by the way, coming off a 24-point loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've lost 3 straight and have allowed 132 points per game in those 3 games, so it could be another big offensive outing for the Nuggets tonight. Jason, I know you're big on the Masters. Dustin Johnson, the favorite at BetMGM, +900. You also got Justin Thomas at +1,000. When you look at the slate for Augusta this weekend, what stands out?
Well, I mean, it's Christmas Eve for golf fans, isn't it? The day before the presents get opened tomorrow. Look, there's got to be some queries over Dustin. He hasn't played that well the last few weeks. We'd be happy to take him on. All of our customers, they're all keep landing on Jordan Spieth. He's always popular coming off the Texas win. He's good. I would have backed John Rahm, but it sounds ridiculous, but I am nervous about him having his wife having his first child last week. He can't possibly be 100% turned on. I think if there's a good bet, it's Robert McIntyre at +275 in the first timers. He's a rookie out of Scotland, left-hander, hits it a mile, putts well. He should be suited by Augusta. I think that's the one for me.
Hey, you mentioned John Rahm. He's at 11-1 odds. I really like Dustin Johnson to finish in the top 10. You guys at BetMGM have that -115 right now. I'm going to jump on that. That's my best bet heading into the Masters this weekend. I also like Justin Thomas at even money to come in the top 10 there. Jason, when you look at golf, what are some of the favorite bets that you like to lay? If it's not the outright winner in some of those futures, what else do you like to lay, if anything?
I like to look at myself personally. I like to look at the head-to-heads, the player on player, and I think there's an advantage there. Not so much at Augusta because the form's known. Everybody knows who plays well here, but most weeks that isn't as well. There's a bit of hidden information there. I like to back guys that are in decent form that have played well at the course against guys that may not have performed there previously. That's the edge I look for.
Hey, let's go back to the NBA quickly. What do you like on the NBA slates tonight as you look at the totality of games this evening?
Yeah, I like the worst team in the league on numbers. I like the Timberwolves. They play the Pacers. The Pacers aren't a great team. Brogdon and Sabonis didn't play last night. They're listed as questionable. You can take the +2. Me, I'm going to take the +110 money line and cheer for them. You know, the Pacers are probably the most disappointing this year if you look at where they finished last year. The Timberwolves, they've been competitive since the change in coach. I'm happy to stick with them.
All right, there you go. Some of the best bets for tonight as you look at the entire slate. By the way, for you fans here in Colorado, we've got the Avalanche favored to win tonight in Minnesota. The Rockies actually a underdog, although even money on the money line at -110 for both sides on the money line tonight against the Diamondbacks. And if you think it's going to be a Colorado sweep tonight on BetMGM, you can get the Nuggets, the Rockies, and the Avs to win at +300. As always, good luck, and thanks so much for hanging out with us here on the CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line, brought to you by BetMGM.